Welcome to the official Travel Guide channel, where we review everything about travel, leisure, and travel recommendations. This video will show you everything you need to know about Morocco and why you should add it to your list of places you would love to visit. Morocco is a well-liked tourist destination that draws culture lovers, budget travelers, adventurers, couples, families, foodies, and more. Everywhere in Morocco, you may smell the aroma of roasted tagines, fresh mint leaves, incense, perfume, leather, and smoky coals. In the north, you can hear people speaking Arabic, French, and sporadically Spanish. 5 times every day, the call to prayer is broadcast from mosque speakers while sultry Arabic music drifts from businesses. You can feel the heat of northern Africa on your skin, whether you're on a sandy beach or in a stone alleyway. Your view is filled with brightly colored traditional clothes, pottery, and ceramics with intricate designs, huge stacks of spices, busy fruit markets, and streets full of motorbikes, cars, and donkeys. Beautiful beaches, rocky mountain ranges, golden desert sands, winding roads, rural communities, waterfalls, woods, mosques, historical Roman ruins, tanneries, medinas, and much, much more can be found throughout the nation. In this video, we will be discussing everything you need to know about traveling to Morocco, from the weather to restrictions to safety. Weather. A large portion of Morocco's weather is typical of a 4-season climate. Extremely hot in the summer without much rain, wet, snowy, and humid in the winter with gentler conditions, and warm to mild temperatures in the shoulder seasons of autumn and spring. The idea that Morocco is only a desert nation where it is always hot is a widespread one. There is no doubt that the desert covers a sizable portion of Morocco's interior, and depending on where you are and where you visit, the country's climate varies greatly. Warm summers and cold winters, with not too much extreme weather on either side, are more typical on northern beaches like Tangier. Temperatures in coastal cities and towns are typically moderate throughout the year, rarely rising above 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit on a hot day. The climate becomes drier and height becomes more important as you travel further inland. Temperatures in arid and desert regions can rise well over 40 degrees Celsius or 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't be fooled by the harsh, sun-kissed vistas. Mountainous locations like the High Atlas follow similar trends. Yet evenings can bring surprisingly cold conditions. Culture and customs. Like all other nations, Morocco is unique and has its own culture. Also, it's a place where differences are accepted. Moroccans follow the rules of Islam, and both nuclear families and extended families are built on a strong sense of oneness. In contrast to Western culture, there are very few elderly homes because children are expected to care for their parents as they age. Another trait of the nation is the hospitality of its people. One of the nicest people you will ever meet is definitely a Moroccan. Don't be surprised if you are invited to drink Ait, which is the Moroccan mint tea. They will welcome you into their homes without even needing to verify who you really are. They feel the need to feed you until you are unable to eat anymore. Please keep in mind that non-Muslims are not permitted to enter certain places, such as shrines, mosques, cemeteries, and kubas. Even if a mosque is close by, you should always be respectful and avoid approaching too closely or peeping inside, especially if you're taking pictures. The Hassan II Mosque in Casablanca is the main exception to this trend, and the travel vlog guarantees you an amazing experience as you observe the exquisite Islamic architecture up close there. Safety and security. Many people understandably wonder whether traveling to Morocco is actually safe. The short answer is yes. Morocco is unquestionably a safer country to visit. The number of serious violent crimes in Morocco is far lower than the norm for other European nations, making it one of the safest countries in the world. Just like in any other country, you should be careful when visiting tourist spots and attractions. It is also important to follow the laws in place in North America and Europe on theft and crime prevention. Don't let your guard down. In Morocco, the same rules apply at home apply here. If you don't know the area, you shouldn't venture out alone after dark through the Medina's narrow streets because terrible neighborhoods exist even in Moroccan cities. Keep your valuables hidden and never leave them out in the open or unattended. Once more, if you want to stay secure, you should not do anything that is improper at home in Morocco. You can prevent uncomfortable situations if you consider the local traditions and customs. Food and drink. Moroccan cookery, one of the world's finest cuisines, is full of delicate spices and interesting flavor combinations. Tastes from Andalusian Spain, Arabia, and France are used in Moroccan food, making it a unique blend of delicious tastes. Don't leave Morocco without trying the following foods. Bissara. This hearty soup of dried broad beans is typically eaten for breakfast and costs only a few cents per bowl. It is garnished with freshly baked bread, cumin, and olive oil. Tagine. The name tagine refers to a clay cooking pot with a conical lid that is used to prepare a variety of foods. Every roadside cafe, fine dining establishment, and household have tagines on the menu, and they are always served with bread. Fish chermoula. Morocco has a wide range of fish dishes because it has a long coastline on both the Atlantic and the Mediterranean. A mixture of herbs and spices called chermoula is used to marinate before cooking over coals and as a dipping sauce. Moroccan drinks are made to be cool under the blazing sun because the country is known for its extreme heat. Moroccans regularly sip on minty fruit juices, thirst-quenching beers, and surprisingly enough, hot teas. Moroccan mint tea is a traditional drink from Morocco. It is something called Moroccan whiskey, but it has no alcohol and is very tasty. The mix of black tea leaves, brown sugar, and as much fresh mint as you can summon make for a deliciously sweet minty beverage. Moroccan mint tea is often served with spicy traditional meals and is usually crushed, mixed, and poured. Avocado juice. Even if you don't like avocado juice is one of the distinctive Moroccan beverages you can get. Dates, almonds, and fruit pastries are combined with the thick, creamy texture of a blended avocado to create a truly delectable beverage that will keep you coming back for more. You'll probably eat at places like La Tra when you're in Marrakech. You might even find yourself dining with locals, depending on the purpose of your trip. No matter where you eat the delicious food of Morocco, you should know how to behave at a meal so you don't offend your hosts. Eat only with your right hand when using your hands to eat. You should only use your thumb and first two fingers when eating with your hands. Using your entire hand is a symbol of gluttony. When picking up bread or passing plates to others, just use your left hand. Never take bread for yourself, always wait for it to be passed to you. Places to stay. Most places to stay in Morocco are not too expensive, offer good value, and are easy to find. In August, there may be a shortage of accommodations in major resorts in cities Tangier, Fez, Marrakech, and Agadir, as well as in Rabat and Casablanca when a large conference is taking place. We advise staying within the Medina, or Old City walls, of Marrakech and Fez, as this will give you the true sense of the city. We think that Moroccan riads are some of the most beautiful and unique places to stay in the world, with service to match. Old mud and brick cosmas are being turned into more and more places to stay in the mountains and the dry south. These places have their own character and are comfortable. All year long, Morocco has a wide range of very appealing places to stay, such as stylish Medina homes, top-notch luxury hotels and beach resorts, desert and mountain kasbahs, and luxury sultan palaces. Although the number of luxurious options has significantly expanded recently, there's still a lot of mid to low-range lodging available. During the busy summer months of June through September, as well as during Easter and the Christmas New Year holiday, it's best to book ahead. This holds true all year in Marrakech. Also, if you wish to stay in a maison d'hôte in the Medina, where it is practically impossible to just show up and ask for a room due to geography, you will need to make a reservation. Photograph the famed blue alleys of Chefchaouen. The most well-known village in Morocco's Rif Mountains is Chefchaouen, which is also one of the country's most photographed locations due to the lanes and walls of its tiny Medina being painted in blue tones. Although exploring the town's narrow alleys and taking in the ambiance is the main activity, there are many climbs in the Rif Mountains to choose from once you've taken in the town's vibrant streets. Sleep at Erg Chebbi, beneath the stars. Go to Erg Chebbi, where glamping-style desert camps provide an overnight stay inside the Saharan dunes. For a desert experience without having to rough it, Jebel Toubkal hike. North Africa's highest peak, Jebel Toubkal, has a top elevation of 4,167 meters. The most popular hike in the High Atlas and one of the most popular activities in Morocco is a 2-day round-trip ascent to the summit. Even though there's a little climbing, this trip isn't difficult. In the upper parts, you have to cross scree slopes. A reasonable degree of fitness is needed because the event is also held at altitude, and the hike might be challenging. However, all the exertion is worth it because of the breathtaking vistas found both on the summit and along the walk. Instead of only doing the 2-day ascent, enthusiastic hikers can choose to traverse the Toubkal circuit. The 7-day Toubkal circuit walk traverses much of the High Atlas region before reaching Jebel Toubkal's summit. The town of Imlil, which is about 67 kilometers south of Marrakech, is where most hikes and other activities in the area are set up. Jebel Toubkal is located within Toubkal National Park. Agadir Beach. Most people who go to Agadir, Morocco's most popular beach town, don't move from their sun loungers very often. Sun, sea, and sand are the main attractions of the trip here, and the majority of visitors to Agadir have reserved a 1 or 2 week package vacation. A wonderful stretch of beach surrounds the city, some of which is open to the public, and some of which requires an entrance charge. The larger coastal hotels each feature a separate guest-only sand area. While Agadir is a popular spring break destination for European families during the Easter break and throughout the European midwinter school holidays, when there is still plenty of clear days, the summer is the main travel season. Have you ever visited Morocco before? Please feel free to share your experience in the comments area. We hope you enjoy our video about Morocco. Make sure to hit subscribe and ring that notification bell. Please stick with us for more travel guide videos. Travel Guide makes your travel easy.